Hello and welcome to Gaston Spotlight. I'm your host, Drew Nelson, and today I'm joined by a veteran of the program, Demarkus Stackston. Welcome to the show, Demarkus.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, could you tell me a little bit about your experience here at Gaston College back when you were in the program? What was that like for you?
It was definitely a changing experience. It was very different. When I came into this program, I was looking to do music production.
Okay.
When I got into music production, I realized shortly that I was more so on the production side of things. And so I wanted to take that and run with it. So I found this program, and when I found the program, I got with some great individuals here, and we just kind of hit the ground and took off running from there.
All right. And so you came for the audio side of things, but you left in the video side of everything. All right. So what are some things that you learned in these classes that have stuck with you, that are still translating to your modern work?
Video, definitely, like, oh man, it's a lot. Angles and lighting is definitely a big thing. Attention to detail is something that's very important.
I can imagine.
As you get over into the professional world, you definitely have to pay attention to details. For audio, there was always different things, changing. With audio, there's so many different aspects that goes into audio. So for music production, like, you have to have ears for it. So
you gotta be able to pick out those fine details to really draw out the...
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to it.
So you're a videographer for Everett Chevrolet in Hickory. So what's that like? What do you produce for the team?
So there I am actually in charge of creating all of their social media content.
Okay.
And that goes from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We haven't been on Twitter, but my job is actually to create commercials as well as daily content. So I help the salesmen, show off vehicles that we have in our inventory, and do like quick tip videos and things of that nature, just to kind of let the consumers know, what's going on, or smart moves to make when you're about to purchase a vehicle or trying to get your vehicle serviced. So
like working in that marketing side of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Okay. I hear you're currently working on a project called From the G. Can you tell me about that?
Yep. So I got it's basically a microphone performance video that I'm doing.
Ooh, okay.
And I got the inspiration from another videographer that I've been following for some time, and he does his with there's an old dynamic range mic that he uses with a C-stand.
Ooh,
and so he actually hangs his microphone, and it's basically hanging into the shot, so you can't see anything else but the microphone.
Oh wow, that's an interesting way of setting something up. Okay.
And so how I got started with mine was I've been wanting to do that, but I was like, well, how can I use what I already have? So I had my studio equipment that I haven't been using lately. So I was like, well, I could take this microphone and do something like that. So that's kind of how that started. And it gave me an opportunity to work with local artists and give them a chance to kind of show off their skills.
And really like network and like, I'll use the term like break into the industry more or less. So just get that notoriety.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. It's always great to work with indie creators, in my opinion.
I love working with locals. Like, the music industry can be very
cutthroat in a way.
And I like working with independents. Like, it's a different feeling, a different energy.
Well, and I feel like that's kind of the nature of like creation, art, whether it's music, painting, videography, whatever it is. There's community in it. Like, we all got to work together if we want to be anything. So, that all said, what's some real world advice that you would say to any of the students who are currently in the broadcasting program right now?
Some real world advice, definitely stay dedicated to the dream. It's not going to be an overnight thing. I mean, it took me 2 years until I actually got into the field.
Oh, wow.
I never thought that I would be working in marketing. So,
but here you are.
I am. So just stay dedicated to what you're doing. Right. Consistency is key. You have to stay consistent. Out of sight, out of mind is a term that I've always heard. And if you don't stay in people's face, they'll forget about you.
They'll never notice it.
So, when I started this program, I kind of hit the ground running, with music videos and things of that nature around Gastonia. Shortly after, I kind of slowly blemished away, and then I popped back out, but I was also studying the game more, and so I learned a lot. So definitely learning is key.
Fascinating stuff. Well, I do think that's all the time we have for today. So thank you for being with us today, Demarkus. Great to have you. And yeah, that's all the time we have for Gaston Spotlight. I've been your host, Drew Nelson. We've had Demarkus Stackston here with us, and we will see you next time.